Hey guys, I was inspired to create this video today because of world events. It is March 13th, 2020 right now, and there's a whole lot of stuff going on out there in the world. I'm not really going to harp on what it is. I mean, we're talking about this virus, this pandemic that's going around, and everybody is in fear, and I'm not going to say whether or not, it's justified or not justified. But I am going to point something out. It's just something that I've noticed and something that maybe you guys will give some thought to if you haven't already. So, I mean, whether you've been looking for a side gig or a career change, I mean, these days, and especially lately, I'm sure you can probably agree it's important to think about having an online business. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that everywhere you look right now, a lot of people are being confined to their homes. In some cases, it's happening to entire countries, all thanks to this virus. And whether it's this virus or any other virus, it doesn't matter. Sometimes stuff happens and, we got to stay home. And I personally have no intention of harping on this or any other virus or situation that is happening in the world. Personally, I am choosing to remain observant and responsible, but like I'm not going to live in fear, and I hope you guys don't either. Instead, what I'm choosing to do and what I want to get across to you is I'm choosing to create some useful content in the hopes of inspiring you to take charge of your career, your life, whatever it is, and become empowered through this entire thing, instead of feeling victimized by it. If you aren't able to go to work, you aren't able to leave your house or whatever it is for some reason or another, this is probably a really good time to do a little bit of inventory about your job, about your career, and about maybe creating additional sources of income. Okay. I know that that's a huge thing for people right now. If you're unable to leave, you can't go to work. There are some people out there, they want to work from home. Maybe their employers won't let them, or they just can't go to work, period, for whatever reason. And so they're stuck, and it's a very, very scary situation. So this is where, maybe your plan B starts to take form. And I'm going to share some ideas with you today about what you can do to create an online business. And I can't promise you that you're necessarily going to see success right away, but I can tell you that if you start planting the seeds now, then perhaps after we get through this entire thing, you'll be able to watch this grow. Okay. And I can say I'm living proof that, you start planting the seeds and it might take a little while, but if you just keep putting stuff out there, eventually you'll start to see some fruits of your labor. Okay. So I hope that this helps you guys out. What I wanted to share with you real quick, and as you can see, this is my website here, I am my imagination. I've had this blog for several years now, actually, and it's gone through some changes over time, but what I focus on now is helping people to create passive income doing work they love. Okay. And as you can see, I go through all kinds of stuff here. I talk about personal development. I've interviewed successful solopreneurs who, just like you, had regular jobs. They went to work and then they ended up finding other things that they truly love to do. They work for themselves, they work from home, and they are successful, although they'll all tell you it didn't happen overnight. This is my friend Ryan Biddulph's blog right here, and he talks about, your state of mind, law of attraction. You start to see success by being it. You start to see whatever it is you are by being it. And of course, there's this one, which is my brand new blog post, and what I am actually kind of modeling this video after today, why you need an online business. Okay. So I'm going to start here real quick, and I want to mention that one of the ideas I share here is, course creators. Okay. What if you want to, what if you teach? What if you have a skill that you can share with other people? You can go to a place like Udemy or Skillshare here, and not only can you take courses and expand on your skills, but it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money. In fact, Skillshare often has these promotions. You can get 2 free months of Skillshare premium for free, and you can start learning new skills right away. They do focus a lot more on the creative aspects of things, but it's an excellent website to peruse through, especially again, free for the first 2 months. There's all kinds of cool stuff here, freelancing and entrepreneurship, business analytics, all kinds of stuff. Okay. And then on Udemy, you've got an entire bevy of different subject matters that you can get into, anything from real estate to marketing to obviously office productivity, all kinds of stuff, finance and accounting. I mean, all kinds of things. And as you can see here, I mean, you're going to see these classes right now ranging in these prices, but they're just about never these prices. You'll be looking at costs of anywhere between $9.99 and, $19.99 usually. And if they aren't running a deal, you can often go to a place like Rakuten.com and, you'll find a coupon code there, and that's usually what you'll find, the prices for. Okay. But you can learn new skills from the comfort of your home online, and it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money. And perhaps you already have some skills and you want to create a business model teaching other people what you can always teach on Udemy. And one of the cool things about teaching on Udemy is, and it's the same thing with Skillshare, you can do the same thing, I've done it as well, is you don't have to put up any money up front. Now, obviously, you may or may not be as in control of your prices if you choose to opt into their marketing. And on Skillshare, it's more of a royalty payment type of deal as far as how you're going to get paid. But if you're just starting out and you don't have like a fan base or a following right away, or you don't know how to do any marketing, and you are teaching something that people really want to learn, and you are a little bit newer at this, then you can put your courses on these websites. I mean, Skillshare, you need like a minimum of 10 minutes, in your video course, and you can publish it. Okay. And Udemy, you need a minimum, I believe, of 30 minutes of video, and there might be one or two more requirements. It is a little bit stricter of a process as far as getting accepted, but they will come back and let you know if there's stuff that, you need to change or alter when you go ahead and create your course. Okay. I just want to tell you guys that about a year ago, I was thinking I really wanted to try to create a course on Udemy, or at least on Skillshare, on one of them. And my own self-doubt was kind of wanting to get in the way. And it was like, why would anybody want to learn anything from me? What do I have to teach anybody? I'm so nervous. I've never put a course together. Guys, I will tell you that I went ahead, I put this course together, my very first one. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, but it's less than a year later. I've got 209 students on this course. Okay. I've got like two or three other courses between both platforms, and my 3 courses, I've got about 500 students. All right. And as you can see here, it's actually highest rated. All right. So this is coming from somebody who had no experience and didn't know what they were doing, to creating a course and putting it out there and kind of hoping for the best. And that is what happened. And I can tell you that I have rolled into 2020 with a working stream of passive income because I went ahead and I took a chance. I taught myself some information. I created courses that I wanted and couldn't find when I wanted to start learning some of these skills. And so I decided to take this knowledge, put it out there, and it seems that the students are actually pretty happy with it. They have given me some really sweet reviews. Some of them have almost brought me to tears. Okay. So that is one income model that you can consider. And I will probably do another video specifying, getting a little bit more into detail about teaching on places like Udemy and Skillshare and that kind of thing. Okay. I mean, I have a friend, and she had left her corporate job a long time ago, and with absolutely no backup plan whatsoever. She just knew she couldn't do her job anymore. It was eating up all of her time. She didn't see her kids, she had no time to live, and she was totally stressed out. So she was making money, but it was getting to a point it was negatively affecting every other aspect of her life. With absolutely no backup plan and no plan to quit her job, I think she showed up and quit that day and went home and was like, I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I can't do that anymore. She started perusing through things and had a hard time finding, legitimate work at home opportunities. So what she did was she created Not Now Mom's Busy and started her own website. And it's several years later, and she's thriving here. And not only that, but she ended up expanding on her skills. She taught herself web design. She works with indie authors. And recently, she just started doing, this is like within the last 2 years, she created this Posh Stock Images website where, she's taking photographs, beautiful, beautiful photographs. In fact, the cover image of my blog post and the thumbnail of this video, are one of the many photos that she has taken. So, my friend Corey is somebody who went from full-time corporate job to, having a legitimate online business that pays her and she's capable of working from home. And actually, that's why I know her, because when you have an online business, you end up networking with other people. And these are people from across the globe. We aren't in the same state, but we often collaborate on a lot of projects. And I've met some really other cool people, just because of having an online business. So it's just stuff you might want to think about. All right. So guys, I mean, if you've thought of doing anything, tutoring, writing, I mean, this can include things like ghostwriting books and articles, blogging. You can write social media taglines for a lot of these people, product descriptions. If you can do any kind of editing or proofreading, you can learn logo design, making and selling videos, creating courses, product review videos or articles, video tutorials, which is exactly what I've been doing as well. Creating designs for printables or t-shirts or, other merch, and even photography. I had written, actually, there's this whole post I had written here on my blog. I created a video about it too. That's not it though. That's not it. But there's this whole video that I had made and blog post about the top 10 ways that you can make money online with photography. And in it, I am sharing all kinds of things you can do. Okay. So these are all business models that you can get into from home. So basically, I wanted to let you know that it's really important to try to have a plan B to create an online business. It doesn't really matter at this point what's going on the outside, because anything can happen in our lives that keep us from going to work. When somebody else is in charge of your finances, then somebody else can make or break your life. So whether you have any previous skills, no previous skills, I would say think about what it is that you want to do. It doesn't matter. I mean, you could be in woodworking, and if you can teach people how to do stuff like that, then guess what, guys? You can create YouTube videos, you can create courses and stuff, how to do that. I'm telling you, in 2020 and beyond, online learning is going to be a really big deal. As of right now, a lot of the schools are closing down, a lot of the universities are closing down, and they're all taking their courses online. And there's no reason in the world why you can't be somebody who puts a course together, okay? So I would say, think about it. Think about the things that I've said in this video. I'm going to leave a link to my full blog post about this entire subject matter. I do get into a little bit more depth in there. In the description box, I will leave some links to some other cool resources that I think you guys will enjoy, but it's just food for thought. Consider starting an online business. You'd be surprised. The sky really is the limit, okay? And this way, you start to build it now and you feed it a bit, and in time it will grow and it will flourish, and maybe it'll be something that you can count on. And then maybe, like me, you'll be able to start the new year. You'll kind of roll into a new year and you'll already have a stream of passive income coming in with even more ideas and more inspiration on what else you can put out there. Because I can promise you, even talking to you guys in a video like this is not something I would have been comfortable doing even a year ago, okay? But I've gotten some pretty cool feedback from my videos and a lot of subscribers, and it has been the most natural and organic way for me to try to grow my YouTube channel. And it's really just because I am doing work that I love. And talking to you guys and hoping to encourage you to do work that you love. Okay. So, guys, stay safe and be healthy and use this time to do a little bit of self reflection and maybe think, what is it that I can do from home? Even if I have to start from scratch, what skills do I have to learn? Where can I get them? Can I get them on a place like Udemy? Can I get them on a place like Skillshare? They're not the only places. There's Stack Skills. There's all kinds of places online. But just take a look around and you'd be surprised. You will not have to invest a lot of money to gain some wonderful new skills and then start to put them to use. Okay. So that is what I wanted to say to you guys. And if you like videos like this, check out the rest of my channel. I do a lot of digital art tutorials and I teach people how to work with Doodly whiteboard explainer video software. And I just teach people how to do a lot of beginner design stuff. But I also like to create videos like this and just kind of talk to you and inspire you and try to help direct you towards creating passive income, doing work you love. All right. So I hope this is helpful, and until next time, take care.